Hi guys, this is M from Narcissistic Abuse Rehab. Today we're going to talk about karma and the narcissist. Before we get into it, I want to dedicate this video to Dave Erickson, who's created two safe spaces where survivors can come together, talk about what we've lived through, and heal. So don't miss his daily show, Narcology Unscripted, here on YouTube, and the after show chat with Dave and empaths on Patreon. I've put links for you in the show notes down below. Now let's get into our topic, karma and the narcissist, because I know if you receive this message, you'll be able to find some of the peace of mind you need to self-heal. Karma is the spiritual principle of cause and effect. It holds that a person's intent and actions influence their future. So positive actions cause positive outcomes, and negative actions cause negative outcomes. Now, cause and effect have been proven by scientists like Sir Isaac Newton, whose third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's the law of karma manifesting in classical mechanics, and it's a confirmation that the narcissist's behavior will absolutely impact the outcome of their life. Some of the bad karma happens to the narcissist immediately when they abuse you because their negative intent and harmful actions shift your perception of them from positive to negative. As they continue their harmful behavior, their bad karma increases over time. On some level, when we wish bad karma on a narcissist, I think what we're really hoping for is retribution, for the narcissist to be punished in some way, for traumatizing us. It's easy to lose faith that we'll ever see any justice because narcissists go to great lengths to project the image that they've sailed off into the sunset. But the truth of the matter is hidden behind the facade of their image. It's distorted by their carefree social media posts and covered up by the freshly polished mask. So what is the truth? To quote a narcissist I once knew, no one gets away with anything. Dr. Todd Grande described narcissism as a prison. He said that the goal of a narcissist is to drag other people into their misery. Now I want you to hear this and really take time to understand what it means. The narcissist is already in a prison they can never escape from. They're already unhappy. They're already bitter and full of rage. This is their default mental state. That's what's behind the facade. That's what's under the mask. Everything else is performance. They've been faking it since they were little kids, which is why they're so good at faking it for the new supply, the way they faked it for you. In order for you to truly heal, for you to pull the trauma bond out by its roots, it's important for you to receive this understanding so that you can finally cut the cord and let go of the narcissist. Separate yourself from their fate and focus on your destiny. This is hard work, so I want to challenge you to look at your situation from another perspective. What if, as you watch this video, the narcissist is already suffering? Have you considered why they developed narcissistic personality disorder in the first place? I want you to understand that it can only happen to someone who was severely abused as a child, someone whose true self was cruelly discarded by a narcissistic caregiver, a child who was only tolerated if they wore a mask. Close your eyes. I want you to picture that child, trying to contain the same amount of pain and trauma you're in, clinging to their mask in order to make it stop. Can you see what happened to them? Do you understand? Someone devalued them so completely it shattered their psyche. This is why narcissists can only see themselves two ways. They're either perfect or completely worthless. There's no in between. They're constantly moving back and forth between these two states. And the only thing on earth that stops them from feeling worthless is the fuel they extract from other people. This is what makes them so aggressive and predatory. It's what made them inflict their childhood wound on you. They've projected the anguish and pain onto you to turn the tables and make you carry the burden of their self-loathing. To heal, you've got to cut the cord and bleed the poison out. And what about the narcissist's fate? The narcissist will never know what it is to love in this lifetime. They're already miserable. They're already hurting. It's why they're so cruel. All they've ever had, and all they ever will have, is their mask, their facade, and their lies to cope with the never-ending wars they wage over narcissistic injuries. Leave them to it, and make this the moment you choose to free yourself and release the narcissist into the hands of the ultimate judge.